Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, welcome to my garden. So today I'm going to be showcasing all the progress that I have done over COVID. During the height of the pandemic, I focused on gardening, and basically what I'm going to showcase to you today is to the right are fruit trees, and to the back is our lovely vegetable garden. I will also showcase the pots on our deck as well as our pathway. So come on in, let's go. Come on in. Yes, this gate's very heavy. Alrighty, well, let's first start off with our lovely little plants over here. We have some Rose of Sharon. These are very beautiful, and I obviously love them. And like this is like just a small part of our garden. Like this is just basically like just for show, so there can be some. We want to create like a Zen vibe, so everything has to be uniform. So basically, like it's important to have just shrubbery and some flowers all throughout the garden. So let's first start off with our fruit tree. Now, this is a Fuji apple tree. It's not doing too well right now, but we're gonna give it some time because trees take a lot of time to grow. Fruit trees are really hard to grow and like manage because it takes a long time for a fruit tree to give you fruit, actually. Because in reality, like you have to make sure that it's getting enough nutrients, and every year, like the tree gets bigger and bigger and bigger. This is more apple trees. There's another apple tree. And here is another apple tree. We have tons of apple trees. We just love apple trees. For the movie Call Me By Your Name, peaches is one of the fruits that obviously what's his name, Johnny? What's Elio? Wait, what's the name of the actor's name now?
Timothy
Chalamet. Timothy
Chalamet.
loves peaches. He loves peaches. And I love peaches too. They're my favorite tree. So obviously, like, look at how beautiful this peach tree is. This is the best peach tree that we have. Over here, as you can see, some fruit trees have, had to go because we had a fungus invasion. And yeah, fungus totally destroys fruit trees, and once a fungus grows on a tree, it's dead because fungus spreads and it's really bad for a tree. Here are some Asian pear trees. The Asian pears are doing really well. We didn't get any fruit today, like this year. Like I said, fruits take a long time to come. So yeah, here's another Asian pear tree. Now there's more shrubbery over here. Like the shrubbery is my favorite part. Obviously, like there's some hydrangeas, as you can see. The hydrangeas were a lot brighter earlier in the summer, but lately the flowers are now dying off because it's getting closer to the end of summer. Here's more shrubbery. There's another hydrangea. Here's another Rose of Sharon. Here's another hydrangea. We have evergreens. I attend Loyola University, Maryland, and we call it Evergreen Campus, and I'm just a fan of evergreens. Oh, and here's another beautiful flower. I love this flower. It's purple. It's a cute flower. And yeah, so, like this is another, plant and whatnot. And here's another hydrangea. These are just a variety of hydrangeas, All right, now guys, wait till you see the vegetable.
Okay guys, now let me show you where I like to relax in my garden. So this is my favorite spot is, oh, this is very, hold on, let me not sit there. This is my hammock, these are our hammocks. I love my hammocks. So, wait, let me not show them in case my hammock gets
Are you recording? Mm-hmm. Alright, after our fruit trees over there, we also have a row of fig trees. I love fig trees because fig trees are obviously so unique in their own very way. Did you know that in every fig there is a dead wasp inside of it? So basically, in order for a fig to grow, a female fig buries itself within a fig tree, lays its eggs, and ta-da, dies. But as the fig grows, the body of the wasp, turns into carbon, dies, and provides essential nutrients to the figs in order for it to grow. So yeah, in each fig you eat, there's a dead wasp. I love figs. cut. Now I've just showcased. If you started it. Now I've just showcased our fruit trees in the garden. Now let me show you what it's like to enter from the garden through the back. So after you enter the gate, you see this lovely pathway. And obviously we still have some plants that we haven't planted yet and whatnot, but we'll get to them. Here's another fig tree. Here are some flowers. Oh, look at this beautiful hydrangea. Look at how many colors it has. Like, isn't it just lovely? And then here is a lovely pine tree. You know, it's aesthetics. Everything is for the aesthetics, obviously. And here is another hydrangea. I love hydrangeas. Don't you love hydrangeas, Jolina?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, obviously, we have our hibiscus. I love hibiscus. Hibiscus is lovely, as well as this beautiful pots. You know, these are, I don't know what these are called, but they're really pretty, and these leaves are so shiny. See, flowers plays a very big role in our lives. Like, I love flowers very much. They smell so lovely. So let me take you up here to showcase all our lovely flowers. Here are more hibiscuses. Here's another hibiscus. Here's more different types of flowers. Here's other different types of flowers. Here are Japanese sambangitas. Basically, that's Filipino for jasmine. These are jasmine flowers. Smells like jasmine tea. They are so lovely. There's also more pots of flowers over here. There's a lot more flowers over there. And here's a little, and here, oh, these are really nice. These vines, I love the white outline of them because they really make the green pop, you know? And here are more, oh, you know what? Here we go. They're begonias. These are begonias. Begonias. I love begonias. Okay, now let's take you over here. Here are more vines. Here's a vine flower. It's really pretty. And oh, let me show you our calamansi tree. Here are some calamansi trees over here. You can see that calamansi is a Filipino lemon, and they're they taste very good when they're on pancit. It's a Filipino dish. And yeah, like, I love calamansi because they're so tart, and when served in lemonade, calamansi lemonade is the best. There's another calamansi tree over there. There's a calamansi tree over there. Now, as you can see, the garden is very plentiful. This is my favorite view of the garden from right here. And you know, I admire this garden very much. And you know what? I think it's time that I take you to the vegetable garden. Come on, let's go. Welcome to the vegetable garden. Let's go in. This is our vegetable garden. As you see, we have a bunch of, okay, there are 2 rows of raised beds, right? Which have a lot of compost and topsoil in it. Compost is very important for providing essential nutrients to our fruits and vegetables. So we have 2 rows of raised beds. All right, let's start at this first one. Now here we have Italian eggplants. Italian eggplants are so delicious, and they grow so big and plumpy. You know, I love them in eggplant rollatini. We have a bunch of Italian eggplants that we grow over here. And over here we have camote, which is a Filipino, which is sweet. It's sweet potato leaves. So there's actually no real sweet potatoes growing here. It's just the leaves of sweet potatoes. But they're really good. I like them cooked. Over here, we have artichokes. The artichokes haven't come up yet, but they will soon. And yeah, I like artichokes. Here are a bunch of sweet tomatoes. These are baby tomatoes. And look at that. These are so cute, aren't they? Look at that. So cute. And over here, we have some, here are more eggplants in our second raised bed. These are Japanese Ichiban eggplants, and Ichiban eggplants are obviously like so nice. Now, let's go over here to this raised bed. This raised bed showcases our banana peppers. I love banana peppers because they're so sweet. So sweet. Here are more tomatoes. Now, look at how big this leaf is. This leaf is almost as big as my hand. This plant is our squash plant.
It is big as your hand.
I know, it's so big. It's like a Jurassic leaf, isn't it? Wow. Now let's look over here. Here are the squashes that are growing. Whoa, now look at this squash. This is a hearty squash. You can make some butternut squash soup with this thing. Now let's go over here to more vine plants. These are all our vine plants. We obviously have tall wooden posts for the vines to go up, and it provides support for our vines. Here is a bitter melon that's growing. Wow, look at that. This bitter melon, it's a little tiny. Let's see if we can find a bigger one. This is a nice one. This is a nice one too. These leaves are also edible, but they're also very bitter. I don't like them too much. My grandma really likes them. All right, so here we have shishito peppers in this raised bed. You know, here are some shishitos. Shishitos are so tasty because they're so sweet. So sweet. Here are our Swiss chard and more peppers. We actually used to have arugula growing here, but the thing is that the arugula had died and they overgrown. Arugula is a really tough plant to grow. Well, not tough, it's just too much. And you know, we had to get rid of it. Here are more peppers over here. And then here is sayote, which is like another Filipino kind of plant. And here are our Cubanelle peppers in our last raised bed. Our Cubanelle peppers. Look at how tall. Almost as tall as I am. I love Cubanelle peppers. All right. Now let's go over here. These are our blueberry bushes. These are the blueberry bushes that you can see from my Instagram. I always post my blueberry bushes on my Instagram throughout the progress because blueberries start in the early spring. And at the late summer, all the blueberries are gone. The birds had eaten it all. And you know what? Honestly, like, goodbye. You know, like, the birds are, it's always a fight with the birds for our blueberries. And honestly, like, I can't fight with the, I can't beat the birds. They steal all my blueberries. So I'm sorry. Alrighty. Next is our tomatoes. There are more tomatoes over here. These are San Marzano tomatoes and other variety of tomatoes. And yeah, so basically from inside the vegetable garden, we have eggplants, Cubanelle peppers, shishito peppers, banana peppers, a variety of vine plants in the back, tomatoes, sweet potato leaves. Oh, I just love gardening for vegetables. Now let me take you outside to the sides of the vegetable garden, because here is where things get spicy. Alrighty, now let's go over here. Over here, we have our spicy peppers. In this area, we grow our habaneros. Now, the habaneros have matured to an orange color. And you know when habaneros are more mature because they go from green to dark orange. That is hot. Stay away. But they make a really good hot pepper sauce. Over here, we have jalapeno peppers. The jalapeno peppers are very hot. Like, whew. And here we have our spicy shishito peppers. These are very spicy. But these are not sweet like the shishitos inside the garden. That's why we keep them over here so cross-pollination does not occur. Over here, oh, oops, looks like some mushroom grew. Ooh. Okay, over here we have more plants. Let's go to the other side. Come on through. On the other side of the garden, we also grow more vegetables. Oh, here are more hydrangeas. More hydrangeas over here and whatnot. Okay, here are our roses. We had to get our roses trimmed this year because, you know, the roses were overgrowing. Let's see. Over here, we have our eggplant. Now look at this mumba jumba. This one is overgrown because we're trying to harvest the seeds from it. So we're letting it really mature so we get the maximal seeds from that. That's not edible. But we have more peppers over here. We grow some bell peppers over here. And yeah, more peppers, more eggplant. Here's an okra plant. I love okra. Some people don't like okra because it's slimy, but I like okra. And yeah, so here's more eggplants, and there's more back here. There's a lot more vegetables and whatnot back here. But yeah, so this is my vegetable garden, and I really hope you enjoyed it because I really think that vegetables and living a healthy lifestyle is really important. And I really put my mind to this garden and dug up the dirt, planted it, learned about gardening because gardening helps with anxiety and it really helps with getting through these tough times right now due to COVID. All right, pause, cut. Thank you for coming to my garden, everyone. I hope you enjoyed learning more about plants and vegetables and whatnot. Make sure you follow me on all my socials at Jameer_CV and follow my garden Instagram at the Block Garden. I'll leave all of them in the description below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, have a good day. See ya. Peace.